Hello. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, and welcome back to another educational video of building a house in Ghana. It's been a while since I did an educational video, so today I thought of, you know, coming up with this video because I saw one of our subscribers, was commenting about the cost of building, especially with the foundation, and also how things are getting expensive now, in building using, blocks, right? So I thought of why not, come up with this educational video. I think I have shared this tip, I think 2 years ago on the channel. But I have a good news. We did some search and we found a company who is doing this prefabrication of containers. This video, this work was done in Holland, right? So it's a beach project, it's a beach restaurant at the same time, a meeting room where you can go and have fun and everything. So I want to reuse this video, to explain what I'm about to share with you guys. Please don't pay attention to the units and the meters and the prices on the screen because this was done, I think, 2 years ago. So the prices have changed. But I have a contact person that if you want more information about what I'm about to share, that is number on the screen. Benjamin, you get in touch with him. He is located in Liberia, but I mean, he's also in Ghana a lot. And he is the owner of the Ibri project. So if you go to the Ibri project, he's also building in Ghana. He has his family and everything in Ghana. So that is his project. So we came together. We had one client from the US who was very interested in this project. So we have to do the research. And then we find a company in Liberia, right, who is doing the prefabrication of this container using iron, right? So this is not a shipping container. This is, using iron, and we use wood, right? But they use a different material. If you want the wood also, it's done. If you want glass, like as this one is being done, it's also possible. You can shape it the way you want it. You can do the decoration. And the reason of this is, there are some people that they have piece of land, they want to develop it, but they don't have the money building, big house, on it, right? They don't have the money, they don't have the means of doing it one time. So I've shared this tip before. You can go to my playlist. If you go to the container shipping homes, I think you see the episode how we started with this whole project. I have part 1, 2, and 3. I think you can check it out. Then you see how we started the whole project and get into this part. But I just took, this part because this is what I want to focus in this video, right? So these are prefabricated, containers. Remember, it is not a shipping container, but it's a container-like structure. Depending on how you wanted the size and your taste, we can put it together. We can join it together on site. We can prepare it and bring it and put it together on site, right? So the reason is, I mean, if you want to build a house, maybe you already have your land, but the funds, right, to construct your building from start to finish is a little bit of a challenge. You can, go with this concept where you can get about 3 or 4 of this kind of fabricated containers, which goes with a size of 3 meters by 6 meters, but you can adjust it to any meter that you want. You can have 2 or 3 of this, which we can put together on your site, and you don't have to do expensive foundation, right? We only need some pillars, little pillars shooting up where we just have to put the containers on top of it because we cannot put it on the ground. So we just have to put it on something, a platform, but you don't have to go all around, just maybe the points, right? And then that's where it's going to sit. And it is a mobile structure, so this means that you can move it around, right? You can take it from one place to the other. So in the future, if you have the means to build your house, you can take it off the site, or you can just leave it there as the guest room, right? As the guest room. So like I said, you can have 4 or 5 of this, or even 3. One should be your bedroom, one should be your living room, and then the kitchen, right? So if you have these 3, the size that I just mentioned, which is like 3 meters by 6 meters, you will be okay, right? So this is 2 containers joined together. So I mean, this is just 2. This size is just 2. So just imagine you have your bedroom, your living room, a toilet and bath, and this will save you time. It will take all the stress of construction, right? So there are some people that we want to be at home and build our own house. You can put this right on the land, and I mean, it has to be fabricated and then brought to the land, and you can have someone sleep there whilst you are not in Ghana, and anytime you go to Ghana, you will go and live there whilst you are building your dream house, taking the time to build your dream house. It can also serve as a storage place where your security can sleep. I mean, if you cannot go with all, you can just a small size, right? So this was the finish. We did a transformation, like I said, to this part. So I mean, like I said, you can go to my playlist if you want to see the full video, how we started and we did everything. But I just want to share an idea, right, of what you can do to save you cost and also the time, the pressure of building, right? I mean, I believe if you have maybe 20 to 25,000, you can have a nice house with this kind of structure. And I mean, you can sell it later on in the future if you want to build your own house. Let's say you have this structure and it is just 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom, depending on how you want to shape it, and you are ready to build your dream house. Maybe you have the money now to build your dream house. You can sell this thing to someone else, and I mean, this doesn't depreciate, it always appreciates, so the price always goes high. So you can sell it out, to someone else who is also, in the process of saving money to build dream house. And we can fix all of this, all the electrical, the plumbing can all fit in. You see, so if we make the platform, we have space underneath to pass all the electrical cables, all the plumbing works goes underneath, right? Like I said, if you go to my playlist, you'll see more of this, right? How we started with everything, you'll see more of this. So, and as you can see, we are also at the beach side, right? So it's good with the climate, whether based on the materials that we use for this project, so you don't have problem with rust. I'm going to show you the material, the iron that we use for this. I mean, like I said, we've done our research, in Africa. The company that we found is in Liberia, so they are doing exactly this, and I'm yet to find a company who is doing this right in Ghana. So if you know of any company who is doing, please let me know. But Brother Sammy, who is my engineer, can also do this, but we don't do it in mass production, right? It has to be like a request, but then it takes time and energy and effort. So if you are coming to just do, inquiries and you are not serious about it, it's difficult to kind of follow up. So that is why I found a company who is already doing it in a large quantity. You just give your measurement, they will give it to you, and then you are done. So let's go to Liberia and see what they are doing.
So to import it, or we can get it here. G.P.G. That's a 40 feet container here. Hello. So you can see they don't can be whole horses because you want
food. Everyone I see you can put them 2 here. We feel like them two together. One time now, you know what you have here? You have 16 by 40. 16 by 40. So I will space up now to even do 2 bedroom apartment. Yeah.
So wait, I want to ask you. Will be a contract or will be a company contract?
Oh, we need contract.
But you say the name and question here. Are you doing everything?
Yeah, I think we make contract.
So my place here, just when the building and the bathroom already, they play open. I wanted to show how you can the inside part. So that 12th Street, on 12th Street here. See here Boulevard Hotel over there. Open here. I wanted to show how the inside looking. The seat. Hello, mama. You alright? Oh, is there called the area? I'm back in here.
No, if you selling one,
Man, come on. I can check on. Wow. The babies will coming for you. When you want the washroom and stuff.
Yeah.
So these are the prefab stuff. Hey, I think can do everything. Everything from 0 to hero. I the bathroom there. The set. Okay. Ooh, Hey, the washroom there. See? Hey, the toilet. I still the container. You see? Inside the container. Yeah, washing basin. Another shower. Washing basin. All these things are fixed. They are fixed into the walls. You see? Yeah, in the shower area. So this could be used for something like a sports, center stuff. Everything built in. All the pipes running through, shower, everything is built. So very journey here. The constructor here. These are some of the frames. Okay, I'll call you back.
So that was Benjamin for you, all the way from Liberia, and he went to the company so that to show us, what they are doing there. But they are more focused with offices, right? So most of these people in Liberia, they use those structures for office and also for like small kiosks, like we will say kiosks. But then this is what I'm trying to explain, that you can widen it. I mean, if you give them the measurement, I mean, like I said, 3 meters by 6 meters can give you like a living room and a kitchen, or or a bedroom, complete bedroom and a living room, just 6 meters by 3. Just you don't have to. I think this size is about 8 containers, right? The size of is about 8 containers. So you can, it depends on your amount, right? So you can just kind of customize what you want, make it small, because the whole idea is to save time and pressure, right? To save time and pressure, right? So I'll get more videos and they are finishing, from the company, and then I'll share it to you. But like I said, they are based in Liberia. So if you're in Liberia, it is easy to just get them. And then, I mean, if you get in touch with Benjamin, he will organize everything for you to be done. And for those that are in Ghana, I think so far I haven't seen any company in Ghana doing it. So I think then we have to ship the materials in a container like we saw. We have to ship it to Ghana, and then they will put it together, and then you can get an interior design from Ghana to do the finishing for you. In this case, in this video I'm showing now, we use wood, so it was a galvanized steel, and then we use the wood as a wood cladding. But in Liberia, they use the insulation, I think the aluminum one. So you even don't have to paint the outside or do anything, they just fix it for you, right? So please get in touch with Benjamin. And like I said earlier on, the whole idea is just, for you to have a temporary structure on your land, which will give you the time and space, right? So that when you go to Ghana, you can stay there. It can be just 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, living room, and then you have the time to build your dream house gradually. I mean, that's what I share on my channel. I want everybody to build his or a dream house, with no pressure, right? Take your time and do it right. And the thing is that the one big advantage is that you can sell the structure because it is mobile. You can move it around, so you can still sell it after, I mean, you've built your dream house, or you can leave it and use it as a security post, which most of the people are doing in Liberia. Or you can leave it for your guest, as a guest room. If you don't want the guest to be inside of the house, you can put it in one corner of the house. So if you look at the floor carefully, you can even see the lines of the containers which has been joined together, and the pillar in the middle is the kind of the joint, but then we made a nice cladding to cover it up. So that is what you see. I think if it comes, I will let you know. You can also decide to have open glass, like as you see here all the front is open. And I mean, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I mean, if you have two of this, the 3 meters by 6 meters, you can have one bedroom, kitchen, like you can have a studio. You can have a studio. So Benjamin has all the cost estimates, all the prices. You call him, he will do, the enquiries for you. I mean, I just want to put out there so that you can use this as also an option, to have a temporal structure on your land, either to kind of protect it, or maybe you are interested in a particular view, especially those building in Liberia on the mountains, by the seaside. If it is the environment or the view which is more important to you, I mean, these structures, you just put it out there, you enjoy, you go there on holidays in the weekend. And I mean, like I said, you can move it around. You don't have to spend 10,000 on foundation. I mean, if you have the platform, you can just put it on a platform. Like I said, pillars is okay. Those side pillars is good. And then you are good to go. So I just want to share this. If you have more questions, Benjamin is the right person to get in touch with, right? And I believe that they can ship all the materials. I mean, the company has people who can do from start to finish. So they can design, make a 3D for you. If you accept, they give you the price. It's just like construction, but maybe you want to do your own finishes. It's also possible.
Yeah, these are the type of metals having this 1.5. You can see the thickness. It's very thick. This is galvanized 3 mm. It have been old with these ones here, but you can see this one is corroding. You can see the one here are corroding. They are corroding. Whilst these ones are here, they don't do anything. But the galvanized, they are telling us this thickness. One is 400 and what? 420. Okay. So you can imagine when you are going to do a bigger project, when someone tell you galvanize, no, it's coated galvanize. We have some here around this area. You can see they are coated, so with time it corrodes. And you can see the same thing here. It have been old, very old, with the same thing over there. But you can see still they look like how they are. You can see the coated ones, and you can see from this angle, these are the quality ones, which the coated ones are there. They corrode, but this one no. And you can even see some their thicknesses. You can look at this, the same angle I'm standing. When you come down a little, then you can see the bigger ones with the thickness. So it's not just saying galvanized, but thickness and quality too account. So people may work for you. Oh, we are going to use galvanized. They come on the coated ones, and you think, oh, yeah. So prices can vary from one to another. Thank you. So we've been at the yard searching for a cover for a water tank, and we need, at least because it's going to be where water may be. I don't want corrosion to be in the water. That's why we've came here to see the type of rod and this thing in this yard. Thank you. Eh, Let me see. Very small but heavy. With all your macho, very small but very, very heavy. Yeah. But they are costive. Very, very costive. Yeah. They have been here so long with this. But you can see these ones, the coated ones.
So I have to chip this one in there, to create the awareness that there are so many type of materials out there which you can use for your prefabricated, container-like structure. So as my engineer was explaining, who is Brother Sammy, that he has been the builder behind the channel. He's trying to let us know that they can tell you it is galvanized, but I mean, with time, we will know if it is, the pure galvanized or it is the coated galvanized, because some people will just spray it, right? Using the galvanized protection, and then, with time, especially if you are close to the sea, you get exposed. So I just want you to be aware of this, just in case you are using, a different team. And also, my engineer also used the same materials to build a container school, but this time he uses a real shipping container and then they're galvanized. So if you're interested to see more of that project, if you go to my playlist, it's called the container building. If you are interested in building your home using container, I mean, that is a playlist that you have to see, to learn one or two things over there, take motivation. So then I think this brings us to the end of today's episode. I really do appreciate your time spent here on the channel. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Look, do we